With the way the economy is right now, a lot of families are tightening their purses, especially during the holidays, which may mean smaller or not as many presents under the tree. So, does your child understand? Bersell is a life coach and author of Emotional Abundance and joins us with tips on how to talk to your kids about your financial situation. And it's hard because you don't want to alarm your kids. You don't want them to think that things aren't good.
Right. Yes, and that's what inhibits people a lot of times from sharing with them that we need to look at what's going on and how we're spending. And that's the piece that we can really be honest with our kids without alarming them. We can share with them that we need to look at how we're spending our money. And at any age, that's the exciting thing to me, is that at any age, kids can get this.
Yeah.
And if we look at what kids usually are wasteful with, which is electricity, water, food, it can be a really empowering thing for them to say, we need your help. And kids, everybody wants to feel of value. And so it's not just what they earn, but how we can be more aware, how we can be more conscious of how are we wasting, are we using things to the best to our degree.
So help remind mom and dad to turn off the lights.
And themselves,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Things like that, tips like that. What if there's a situation where, there's a friend, a playmate, where she's getting this, he's getting this, why can't I have this? Especially for the younger ones. How do you make them understand?
Yes, well, and a lot of people have probably already heard about differentiating between needs and wants.
Yeah.
And the important thing is, when I hear that conversation a lot, people, maybe it's on an unconscious level, put down the fact that their kids have all these wants. They're like, oh my gosh, all these things that you want. And kids take in that they shouldn't have these wants. I think the important note is, yes, we have needs, and that's where the money absolutely needs to go. But it's great to have wants, and how can I begin to empower you that you get to
choose between,
exactly, prioritize, as well as what are things that you can do that can create getting that in your life.
And it's not a bad lesson, because if we hear all the experts talk, that's kind of some of the reason why we're in the situation that we're in, is because we as adults have never learned to differentiate between wants and needs.
Exactly, and it's a great lesson for all of us, and then to be able to give that gift to our children. And it's really seeing that if we didn't know how to prioritize our own wants, we're going to be able to now do that with our kids.
What if something unspeakable happens, or really, it's happening more and more, that one of the adults loses a job?
Yes.
How upfront should you be with your child about that?
Well, it's important to share with them. It's important to have that honesty, because I think what really makes kids nervous is that
they sense it.
They sense it,
yeah.
Exactly. So it's to say, mom lost her job or dad lost her job. We're going to be okay. We're going to have to take measures as a family. We're a team. How we're going to do this, and to make them to know that they will be okay, but to know that means that we're going to need their support in doing this, and to make some changes.
All right, Michelle Bersell, thank you so much. A lot of people listening and in the situation this holiday season.